Hi, friends. Hey, friends. There is an ice cream truck just started driving by, so that's fun. If we hear that music, that's what that is. Oh my gosh, there's already 10 people in here. Oh, this hair situation. Okay. Colette's here, Michelle's here. We know that much. The reason I am doing this hair is driving me insane. Hey, Stephanie. Okay, the reason I'm doing this live stream is because I mentioned in my grocery haul and also my Keeping It Keto video that I uploaded yesterday, I think. I kept saying like, oh, I'm going to update you guys on what I eat in a day. I'm going to update you guys on what I eat in a day in terms of my weekend, last weekend, and some like medical stuff. So I feel like I started filming what I eat in a day yesterday and it just got away from me. Like we were just doing a ton of family stuff. I was hanging with my sister and my mom and it just got to a point where I didn't want to pick up the camera anymore. And so I didn't, because that's how I operate. Like every now and then I will push myself to do it, but it just didn't jive with like how my day was going. And so then once I got home from all of those, like the festivities of yesterday, well, good, Colette, then you won't even know that I have been promising an update and I have not been delivering one. Then once I got home yesterday, I was like, this is how in my own head I get about my videos. I was like, well, tomorrow I had already planned on doing Keeping It Keto video, which y'all know I like to keep short, or at least that's the goal. That's like my personal goal, is to keep them on the shorter side. Hey, Katie's here, Angie's here, Alexandra. Hey, friends. So I was like, well, I can't give the update in a Keeping It Keto video. Do I just post something on my community tab? Like, I don't know. I just feel I really need to stop like promising different videos on certain days, saying, oh, I'm going to do an update in this video. Like, I just need to stop and just do it when I have time to do it. Hey, Daisy. So then I just thought, I have been wanting to go, guys, I have been wanting to go live for weeks. I'm fairly certain I've mentioned that in a video or two as well, where I've said like, oh, if I have time this weekend, I'm going to go live. I've been wanting to go live for so long. I don't even know the last live stream I did. And I thought, this is perfect. So today I was like, we're getting home in time so that I can put Daisy down for a nap and I can go live. I can check the box of like wanting to go live, but also of updating you guys because it feels weird. Hey, Elizabeth, it feels like I always update you guys about my weekend. I always tell you like how it was. And then now I have all this like medical stuff. That's maybe a little dramatic, but medical things to update you guys on. And because I haven't told you, it's like eating away at me. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to clue them in. So let's just start talking about this past weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Friday, we were at Disney all day long. And y'all know, if you're new around here, maybe you don't know, but when we go to Disney or when I'm on vacation, I don't eat keto. It's just how I operate things. It's how I do this diet. I don't eat keto when I do either of those things. So I was pretty much off track all day Friday. Again, expected. And then Saturday rolled around and I was pretty much like, I actually really didn't eat much of like Saturday day. I had my coffee, whatever. And then we had friends over Saturday night, which like most of our like close friends don't have kids. So it's hard to like get together all the time. And we just don't do that a lot. And so in my head, I think I kind of like justified it as like, oh, it's like it's a special occasion. Like not like it's a special occasion, I can eat whatever I want, but more of just like being a little bit like more lenient. Now, like we had like a cheese board and like chips and salt. Like I wasn't just like eating McDonald's or like, I don't know, a ton of junk. Like I had crackers and chips and some fig jam and like stuff like that. That was not keto for sure. And I drank all the drinks, but I guess what I'm trying to say is like, I didn't spend like all day Saturday eating as much junk as I did Friday. Sunday was Super Bowl Sunday. Daisy and Cernan went to a Super Bowl party. I stayed around here because of the chaos of Friday and Saturday. I just needed to get stuff done. So I stayed home. So I weighed myself Friday morning before we left, but I didn't weigh myself like Friday night, Saturday, Sunday until Monday morning. I got on the scale Monday morning. I was up 7 pounds from Friday morning. Now, I know what everyone's going to say. It's water weight. It's water weight. It's water weight. I'm well aware that it's water weight, but y'all, this is not new for me. Like every time I go to Disney, I eat what I want. Every time I go on vacation, I eat what I want. And I have never had the scale been up that many pounds. It didn't freak me out because I knew that most of it was water weight, but it sent a jolt of like panic through me. Like, even though I knew that I was up because it was water weight, and like this week I'm right back on it because that's how I always am when I go like off plan or off track. It freaked me out. I immediately started thinking like, okay, like we need to get it together because you did not work this hard to lose like the 20 pounds that you've lost to gain it all back again. So I guess it was just kind of like that. That's kind of what has been eating at me to share with you guys is one, y'all know I like to do little weekend updates and tell you guys what we've been doing. But two, it was like a real moment for me where I started thinking to myself, then I started doing the math, and then I was like 7 pounds. That's like a third of what you've lost. Like you can't gain this back. I just was panicking. It was odd. Because I knew the scale was not going to be down. So anyways, so yeah, so I was 7 pounds up. So I was 147. Yeah, it was 147 because I was 140 on Friday. And this morning I was 142, like even. So we're getting there. If you're new, I have like met my goal weight. I'm just maintaining now. And I like to be in between 137 and 140. Although numbers are not like super crucial to me, I do feel like they hold me accountable. And I know when I'm in that number range of 137 to 140, I know how I feel. I know how I am mentally. Like that's just like the perfect spot weight wise for me to be in. It's I feel my best, I act my best. So anyway, we're on the up and up. Like it wasn't like I fell off the keto bandwagon, like or wagon, I shouldn't say bandwagon, wagon. It was just like a weekend of indulging, that part of which was planned, and a shock when I got on the scale and saw that it was up that much. Y'all, I have gone on like week-long vacations where it's been like day after day after day of not eating keto. I've never been up that much weight, and it was just freaky. So that is that update. Have I missed anything? Hi, Keto and Candles. Hi, Leslie. I thought I saw something about Smart Cakes or something. Oh, Smart Baking Company muffins. Yes, I have tried. Wait, are the muffins and the cakes different? I've tried something from Smart Baking Company that they were lemon. I guess they were muffins. And aren't they the ones that do the smart buns, or is that someone else? Is it close to your period? Yeah, so that's another conversation we're gonna have. Well, kind of. So yeah, I'm like supposed to start my cycle like within the next week, like tomorrow and the next 7 days. I'm supposed to get it somewhere in there. I just finished like my pack of birth control. So yes, so maybe that's also why it like held like on more. Maybe that's why I held on to more weight. Yeah, I just, it was a real moment. And I'm not, hi Autumn. I'm not like a crazy person when it comes to the scale. Like I mean, I weigh myself for like accountability. I weigh myself because I know my sweet spot, and frankly, I just kind of like to track it. I like to know like where I am every day. So it's unlike me to be like, but that's how I was. Okay, the muffins. I think I saw Amanda put those on her Instagram. I have not tried the muffins. Are they delicious? Do I need to try them? Yeah, and that's the thing. Maybe it was the bloat. And that's also why I'm not like, because it's usually about 4 to 5 days before I start my period, that weight is unreliable. So that's also why I'm not like, I gotta get down to 140. I gotta get back down to 140. I'm not in that like mode right now because I know I'm gonna start, and I'm always plus 3 to 5 pounds around that time anyway. So I'm just happy that I am lower, like that I have dropped the 5 pounds since Monday. So basically what I'm going to do is wait for my cycle to be over, and then see where we are, keep on keeping on, and then see. Yeah, exactly. Keto like lady. That's like you. I don't usually have 10-pound, but I definitely have an increase, and I don't even like. I usually don't weigh in during that time because I know it's going to be higher. I always wait until like 2 days after my cycle's done and then weigh. And that's, yes, Colette, that's the other thing too, is I am really trying to get better with my water, and the Zip Fizz. The Zip Fizz had really been helping, and I just ran out. I'm drinking water right now, but I'm using a water enhancer because I don't have any more Zip Fizz left, but I'm really trying to, I've been a lot better about my water intake. So, okay, I might have to get some of the muffins. Y'all know how I feel about shipping. Like, I don't like to pay that, but I might have to get some of the muffins, or maybe I'll call up the Keto, California Keto, the Keto store, and see if they have them in stock. Because I know they carried Smart Baking Company something. I don't know. I don't remember if it was the cakes or the buns. I really like their buns. Scare my way to it. Yeah, exactly, Elizabeth. Like, it wasn't me falling off because like Friday was like a planned off, like I'm not eating keto day. So it wasn't like, oh, I got into a slump, or, oh, I was like, F keto, I'm not doing that anymore. But what I will say is it did do that to me, because come Monday, I was like, oh, we are getting on it. You know what I mean? So it was good in that sense, because it really did kick my butt in gear. And I've been like really conscious about what I've been eating. I've been trying to snack. Today I haven't been super successful with that, but I've been trying to snack less and do just like, not bigger, but like more filling meals. ugh, keto like a lady. Props to you because I don't like water, like at all. At all. And the Zip Fizz has really been helping me. I mean, I used to drink sparkling water in like a quantity where it would almost meet my like water intake, but I just don't anymore. I don't know why, I just don't. So I'm really trying to get better with the water, and I'm kind of going back and forth between sparkling water, the Zip Fizz, and now today, this is my, excuse me, this is my second one of these. And I had a sparkling water earlier. So like, but props to you if you like water, because I think it's terrible. I had my pinky up that entire time. Hey, I am happy that I'm keeping you company while you're washing dishes. Daisy is now napping. She was not. I have my little camera set up on my phone so I can see her. She's finally asleep with the dollhouse on her bed. So I was like, I hope she falls asleep because I need to go live. Priorities. Mommy needs to go live. No worries, Michelle. No, I have not tried the Fran's keto bread. We don't have a Fran's bakery here. So that's out of the question. I've been checking Aldi. And I've yet to find it. Although, Colette, we are coming to Seattle in March, and I'm kind of like, I would be the maniac that would buy 0 carb bread and then put it in my suitcase. Costco, yeah. I saw that too, and I checked their stores, and they are not stocking it at our Costco. That's awesome. Yeah, I am not a water drinker. Ooh, yeah, you could mail me some. I would pay for shipping for that. I mean, obviously you'd be shipping it to me, so like I would not pay you, but like in terms of me not liking paying for shipping. Oh God, Michelle. Okay, so let's talk about we're just gonna get real today. So let's talk about the kind of like medical stuff. Patricia, it has caffeine, but it's not a ton. Why do I want to say 60? Why do I want to say 60 milligrams? It's not a lot of caffeine. Oh, that's a good idea, Daisy. We used to do that. I used to make like huge things of tea and just keep it in the fridge, because that's another like decent way to get water in. Okay, I'll have to check the Fran's website. I've really been wanting to find that Aldi 0 carb bread, because I love the keto bread that I get from Sprouts. Like I love that stuff. It's pretty clean, but it is 6 net carbs a slice, which like is fine in comparison to like regular bread. I'm totally like that. That's awesome. But like 0 net carb bread would be really nice. Okay, so if you're new around here, I'm doing a lot of this today. If you're new around here, I went to the doctor in, is this on my forehead? I went to the doctor in December. I want to say it was like mid-December, because my hair was falling out. You can even see, like, look at this. I still don't know if this is breakage or if this is regrowth. I have no idea. My hairdresser says it's regrowth, but I don't know. Anyways, I went to the doctor because my hair was falling out. And I had mentioned that in a video, and Erica over at Time to Shrink was like, it might be a thyroid thing. Like, you know, go to the doctor, like have your stuff checked out, because it might be a thyroid issue, which I didn't even think of that. So I went to the doctor, and she essentially said, it could be a thyroid issue. It could also be like a like delayed hair loss from starting keto. Because I was like, really? Because I've been on keto at that point. You know, I'd been on keto almost a year, because like last month was my 1-year keto anniversary. So I was like, it would start that late. And she's like, yeah, with some people, you know, it just doesn't, the hair loss doesn't start until way later. So she basically said it could be keto thing, it could be thyroid. Let's get your blood work done. But at the time I was taking biotin, and she was like, well, you have to wait 2 to 3 weeks of you like not taking biotin because it'll mess with your like levels. So you can't get like blood work done when you have biotin in your system. So obviously waited 2 to 3 weeks, but then we rolled into the new year and I hadn't gotten around to it. So I went yesterday because now I have all these like, guys, things are happening to me every day, every other day, and I will look it up, which I know I shouldn't be Googling stuff, but I will look it up, and it, like, everything I'm experiencing falls under a thyroid problem. Well, it's whether it's a hyperthyroid issue or a hypothyroid issue. Always freezing cold, lethargic, tired, heart palpitations, tingliness, like in my extremities. I can't think, skin issues, dry skin. I've been having really dry skin. I've also been getting these like spots on me that look like chicken pox. Like, they don't look like pimples. They're like flat and like flush to my skin. I've been getting them like under my arms, kind of like on my stomach sometimes. Some other just like womanly things have been going on that I'm not going to go into detail about. The list goes on and on and on, and it really started to freak me out. So I'm like, okay, I have to go get my blood work done. Like, this is getting out of hand, which there's no excuse because the lab is open from like 7 to 5, and all you have to have is like a for lack of a better word, like an order in that, like, your doctor wants you to get your blood done. You can show up whenever you want. So starting to rearrange the schedule, I went in yesterday morning. I asked her, I said, like, when are the test results going to be, released to my, like my chart? You know, I have like the app on your phone where they post all the results from like any type of test. So she said probably tomorrow, which would be today, and that if anything came up abnormal, my doctor would call me. Well, they were released yesterday. Now, I don't know if those were all of the results and like I should still wait for more. But I got back. Let me just tell you, because now I'm just like, I don't know what's happening to me. And this might mean nothing to you. So I did CBC with differential, ferritin, vitamin B12, a basic metabolic panel, and the TSH, which is the thyroid one. And everything came back normal. Everything came back normal. So, perfect question, E. So that's been the other thing, right? Like, y'all will know if you are a somebody that Googles symptoms and you are a woman who can carry children, every time you Google anything, you're either dying of something, you have cancer, or you're pregnant. Like, I feel like those are, no matter what the symptom is, right? So once the results came in and everything was normal, especially the thyroid one, like, I wasn't expecting the metabolic stuff to come back funky. I don't know what all those, honestly, like the ferritin and stuff, not sure. I think ferritin is iron. Once everything came back normal, I was like, what is going on? So then I messaged, because, you know, you can message them within the app. And I said, like, I got a message from my doctor too that said, like, all the results check out, like, everything looks normal. Now, it was the practitioner because my doctor's on maternity leave. So then I sent a message back and I was like, can you tell if I'm pregnant from this, like, this blood panel? And he was like, no, like, nothing that was checked would be able to tell if you were pregnant. So now I just get to wait to see if I start my period within the next week. I'm on the pill. I've been on the pill since I stopped nursing Daisy, which was 2.5 years ago. I religiously take it. I haven't missed any days. Like, it's not like I'm not panicking about it because I'm like, I'm like, we use birth control, but weirder things have happened. I know 2 people who have been on the pill and gotten pregnant. So yeah, well, that's the thing, Angie. I have a test because I told Cernan yesterday. I texted him and I was like, well, I was like, this is just weird. I was telling him like everything came back normal. What the hell is going on with my body? And then I messaged them, asked if I was pregnant. They said we can't tell from like from the panels that were run. So I told Cernan, and he was like, do you want me to grab a test on the way home? And I'm like, no, like, or not on the way home, but when he was out like getting dog food and stuff, he's like, do you want me to pick up a test? And I was like, no, because I have one, but I'm going to wait. Like, I'm not going to like really freak out until I'm late. Do the test now. No, I'm not doing the test now. I'm going to wait. And like, I took my last, if you know birth control, it's like 3 weeks of actual pills and then the week of placebos, which is when you get your period. And I took my last like pill today. So I still have, a while to see, but that's, that's not in our plan. I mean, we will deal with it if it happens, but like I'm on the pill for a reason. Like I don't want another child right now. But yeah, Angie, it has happened. I've known 2 people. Oh God, I'm on your TV. Oh no. But Erica's here, yay. Even if I have to be on your TV, that's fine. Yeah, I've known 2 people that were on the pill and got pregnant. So I don't know what's going on with me. If that's not, like, let's say that's not the case, here's kind of like my plan of attack is wait and see. If that's not the case, then I'm going to contact my doctor and be like, well, we have to figure out what's wrong with me. I mean, there's also a part of me that's like, I'm getting older. Like maybe it's just a hormonal thing that my body is going through. Like, I don't know. I just know. Yeah, I am not pregnant. That's also why I'm not putting that in the title. Like, I could easily put that in the title and get like all the clicks, but I'm not going to do that. No, I am not pregnant and I'm not late or anything. I just, long story short, had all my blood work done, like thinking that I had a thyroid issue and I don't. So now I'm like, what's happening to my body? So that's kind of where we stand on that. I know. And I'm totally the kind of person that normally would be like, I should just take a test now just to have like peace of mind. But there's also part of me that's like kind of calm about it and kind of just like wants to wait and see if it, if I start my period in the next week. And then my under a lot of stress. I feel very stressed. Yes, which is kind of funny because one of my like closest years to be like calm. But yeah, I feel like I'm under a lot of I'm not a lot, but I feel like I'm stressed out. Cernan's also my husband's going through kind of some job stuff, and that's kind of like a lot on my mind too. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I even tried to like, because he was like, no, we can't tell from the blood work if you're pregnant or not. And then I tried to Google like, well, what would be elevated? Like, is there anything that I did get tested for that would be like really low or like really elevated to like tell me, if I am or if I'm not? I usually start 2 to 4 days after my last active pill, around 7 days after the pill. Sounds like normal. Yeah, so I usually start on the 5th day, which would be, what day is today? Thursday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which would be Tuesday, like next Tuesday. Yeah, they didn't draw for that, Erica. That's what that's what I'm a doctor now, and I did see that it would be the HCG, and they didn't draw for that. So again, like I don't know. I I don't know. My plan is to just wait and see what happens. But I am, I would be more concerned, I don't know, if we did like family planning or something, but like I'm on the pill. But again, I know like multiple people that have gotten pregnant on the pill, like weirder things have happened. So I don't know. So those are yeah, it's just exactly, Angie, it's just a hassle. That's exactly what it is it's a hassle, because I thought that the blood work was going to come back. I mean, granted, I'm very thankful that it's not something more serious, but I was convinced it was going to come back with that I had like a thyroid problem issue, whatever. Because I'm experiencing so many of the symptoms that fall under that tree, Yeah, and that too, it's tax time. We owe a lot of money in taxes this year because Cernan did a lot of freelancing that wasn't taxed. So that's really stressful. We've been talking about if we are or are not going to send Daisy to preschool. Like, I'm definitely under stress. So I just feel like it could be anything. It's like one of those things where you just want to, like, just tell me, like, can someone just be like, yes, this is exactly what's happening. Yeah, that's the thing. I do not do well with not knowing, with not having an answer. Like, even if it's like the worst possible answer, like I just want to know. Like I just want an answer. Yeah, they checked my vitamin D. Literally everything they checked, normal range. I was in normal range for everything. So yeah, that's my life right now. It's just a guessing game at this point. Yeah, yeah, Erica, I don't even know, like, I know you have chronic pain and stuff, and just like to not know. This is kind of like off topic, but one of my really good friends, she has like hives, and she just woke up one morning and started getting hives, and they cannot figure out what's causing it, like, at all. So they know it's not external, like, in the air or like detergent or like, anything like that. She's been trying to, like, she's working with like a nutritionist and like all these people, but they don't know where they came from. They don't know what's causing them. And it's kind of like, I mean, that's definitely on like a more severe level, I feel like, than what I'm dealing with, because she's dealing with it every single day. But when I finally got together with her like 3 months after this whole hive thing was happening, and I'm like, to not know, like to have someone just tell you like, we don't know, like, that would drive me up the wall. Like, I need an explanation. I need reasoning. I need answers. And yeah, I mean, the hair could have been intermittent fasting. I just don't know. I'm trying to think of when I stopped intermittent fasting because I did it for a long time and then I stopped. And it's still falling out. Since I've been taking doing collagen in my coffee, it's gotten better, but it's still falling out, like especially when I'm in the shower. And like I said, all of this started happening at the same time. Again, I don't know if this is regrowth, I don't know if this is breakage, but all of that started happening at the same time, falling out and this stuff. Ugh. Yeah, Colette, that I just not having an answer, not having a reason, or like a doctor telling you like we don't know. Ugh. So I'm honestly like I'm not. It's bothering me, but I'm not super like. I'm more annoyed. I'm not like the situation doesn't necessarily stress me out. It's more of like, okay, well, let's wait and see. Like, if I get my period, then I can cancel out that I'm pregnant. And then go from there. Like that, it's kind of just like a waiting game at this point, right? Like, or take a test. Part of me just like doesn't want to do that. So, but in terms of keto, I've been fantastic this week. Yesterday would have been a really good day if I would have actually like continued to vlog, because it was like a day of eating out because we were gone all day. But we went to Whole Foods for lunch because my sister works by a Whole Foods. My mom and Daisy met her on her lunch break. And so we popped into Whole Foods to get lunch. And before we went, I was like, oh, I'll just get something like, I don't know, I guess I'll get like a prepackaged, I was thinking like one of those like protein boxes. I was thinking about getting one of those protein boxes, and I'm like, well, worst comes to worst, I could get like a wrap and then like take everything out of the wrap, and eat like the inside of it. And then I totally forgot they have a salad bar. So that's what I ended up doing. It was a pretty penny. It was like almost $9. Excuse me. But I loaded that thing up and it was so good. I like really, I'm envious of Nasine because I feel like Nasine over at Keto Mama, she's always making salads. And I want to be like that. I just feel like I don't blow through that stuff like lettuce. And if I were to buy like different types of produce to put in my salad, I feel like I don't get to it soon enough and then everything goes bad. Oh, that's even worse. Someone telling you that there's no reason to have pain, but you have pain. Ugh. Oh, that's tricky too when you're sick. Yeah. I remember when Erin, was it before she went to Disney, she was sick and I think she was drinking a lot of juice. Like, I don't know. I just feel like when you're sick, like I'm eating like whatever I want, eating or drinking whatever I want. Yeah, that's tricky too, Erica. Like you have a name for it and it's a thing, but it's like there's no treatment. So we're just going to continue, chugging along over here. And if there's any other pertinent updates, of course, I'll let y'all know what's going on. But I don't think I am pregnant. So, I mean, who knows? I could be wrong. I don't think that that's what's happening. So it will be interesting if and when I do go back to the doctor and what she says. No, I have not tried the new Truly lemonade, but I did see, where did I see that commercial? I saw a commercial for it somewhere. I was like, what? You need to get my hands on that. I did, however, try the new, what is it? Watermelon kiwi one. I bought a thing of mango White Claw and then a thing of the, I think it's watermelon kiwi Truly when our friends came over this past weekend, and that stuff is delicious. If you're kind of like me, and especially with Truly, you're very picky with flavors because a lot of them I feel like taste just really like fake tasting. That watermelon kiwi one is so good. It's like not overly sweet, not overly like chemically. So good. I really want to try that lemonade one though. And I also want to try the Bud Light seltzers, just out of curiosity. You guys know those are my jam, and I want to try them all. I still really like the Bon Viv ones, and probably White Claw. I like those the Crookin' Marker ones that I got from Costco. They also sell them at Target. They're like all natural, organic. I like those ones too, but. Oh, good, Michelle. Okay, Colette, yeah. Message me. But Cernan's gonna run to Costco tonight, and we're out of like everything. We're out of paper towels, which is driving me absolutely insane. Paper towels, LaCroix, a bunch of other stuff that we're out of. Toilet paper, boring stuff. But oh my gosh, I'm happy that this is how I decided to like do that, because I'm like, how do I update them? How do I let them know like what's going on? Let's see, what am I gonna make for dinner tonight? I think tonight, literally no one asked me that. I said that like somebody in the chat was like, what are you making for dinner? No one asked me. I'm just gonna tell you guys. I'm either gonna do enchiladas or bunless burgers. I think I'm gonna do enchiladas. I have like plenty of low carb tortillas in there, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. It sounds really good. I've been really using Pinterest lately. I kind of have like my staple sites that I use to find recipes, but I've been like really relying on Pinterest, like sifting through keto recipes I've already pinned, looking up new stuff. It's just when you don't use Pinterest for a while, it's like a whole new world when you finally, start kind of like looking up things again. Yeah, they both sound like bunless burgers and enchiladas both sound really good to me. I'm like the enchiladas, normally that would be a meal that I would probably put off till the end of the week, because I'm just like, oh, I'm too tired to do that, because you have to do the chicken and then pull the chicken apart and all that stuff. But I have that bagged, like ripped apart already rotisserie chicken from Walmart, which by the by, somebody commented on that video, which I think is like smart and something to still look out for. She said like, be careful what did she say? Like, be mindful of like ingredients that are in rotisserie chicken, because a lot of them use like carrageenan, like put carrageenan in there, maltodextrin, something else. And I was like, oh, I never even thought of that. I never even thought to look at the ingredients, which is also like, but I looked at the Walmart one, none of that stuff, nothing. There was something to like preserve, like sodium phosphate or something. But other than that, it was literally just like chicken seasoning. They might have even broken down the seasonings. I don't really remember. So it's pretty, for like pulled rotisserie chicken, it's pretty clean. Okay, Diane, that's good to know. My mom sees, I don't even know. It's like another kind of doctor, kind of like that. She doesn't see them on a regular basis, but she's seen them before. And she was saying like, if it's not, you know, you're not pregnant, maybe look into seeing her because she could tell me a little bit more. So an integrative doctor, I'll have to look into that too. Um, oh, really, Erica? Yeah, because as soon as that person left that comment, I was like, well, this is rotisserie chicken from Walmart. I'm sure it has a ton of crap in it. And it doesn't. Yeah. I know. Like, who would think? I mean, I sometimes the rotisserie chickens do kind of like skeeve me out a little bit because thank you, Angie, for reminding everyone to thumbs up the video. You know, because they get that like congealed stuff on them. Or sometimes they just look kind of funky. So when that person left that comment, it didn't like it didn't surprise me that there are ones that have that. It surprised me that I didn't think to look because, you know, who knows. But yeah, I feel like I don't even know the last time I made enchiladas because I feel like most of the work is having to cook and shred the chicken. And that sounds like a lot of work. And I just want, if it's a keto friendly shortcut, I'd rather take the shortcut. Oh my gosh. What's everyone else making for dinner? Angie's doing meatballs, Erica's meatballs. What's everyone else making? You guys are I literally have you on a suitcase. I've only streamed live one other time in my bedroom. Because I don't really do it at the table just because that's where I'm comfortable. I feel like I'm like upright, like sitting in a chair, like not on a bed. So I've only ever streamed in here one other time, and it was a hot mess. I had like 3 pillows on my lap with the computer. Like it was just a nightmare. So I was like, okay, I want to be in my room, but like I need a surface. The surface is the suitcase. Legendary Foods peanut butter on a spoon. Here for that. Grilled chicken and salad. Oh yeah, we're gonna have salad too because I still have to get through 2 bagged salads this week. I feel like they're gonna go bad soon. And red wine. Hey, we all have to have nights like that every now and then. There you go. You don't need an excuse. It's fine. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do the enchiladas, the Southwest chopped salad. Maybe I'll do the Caesar with it. And I don't know. I have a bottle of wine in there. I have some White Claws left over. Probably some type of like alcoholic beverage. Okay, guys. Breakfast for dinner. My favorite. I made avocado toast this morning on my like keto bread, and I don't know why I never thought of like making avocado toast on the keto bread. I've always just thought of like, oh, like have it on the side with like some, you know, eggs or whatever, or put peanut butter. Like I never even thought that I could use it as a vessel for avocado toast, but I had that this morning. It was so good. Chicken and broccoli, fettuccine alfredo, but I had mine without the noodles. That sounds delicious. Okay, guys, I'm going to go because I still have things I need to get done before the child awakens from her nap. But thank you for listening to me. Thanks for the advice. And I just feel good that like, I felt like I was like, here's the thing. I say this in the video that I'm filming today that's going to go up tomorrow. no one has ever said to me, like, you said tomorrow you're going to post this video and you didn't post it, or you said you were going to give us an update and you didn't. This is all stuff I just do in my own head. Like, no one is complaining. Nobody is telling me these things. These are all, this is the standard I hold myself to. And I just felt like bad that I kept saying, like, I'm going to give you an update, didn't give you an update, going to tell you for listening to me. And I will have a Keeping It Keto video up tomorrow, and then a grocery haul on Monday. Those are two things I can promise. I'm going to try to stop promising various videos on specific days, but tomorrow, Keeping It Keto, Monday, a grocery haul. All right, friends, thank you for listening. Thank you, Angie, for holding it down with the wrench. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, friends.